Oh shit. That way, you dumb bastard. What are you chewing, Bixie? Mate, what are you chewing? I'm enjoying my coffee this morning with my nephew, and one thing that always happens the next day after hunting, and I'm sure you other guys that do this, is even if it's not a great hunt, I always feel better, and my humour's better the day after for me. It always is. I don't know what it is, I just feel carefree and no fucks given about much at all, really. Mikhail didn't want to go for a hunt, and as I said in my previous video, he didn't know why he didn't want to go for a hunt. And on that note, we've been having a man-to-man about that this morning, and Mikhail raised some really, really good stuff here, which you could transfer onto your own life about anything that you don't like doing. I think it's really important. You don't always have to have the words to explain why you don't like doing something or don't want to do something.
Well, I was thinking about it in terms a bit there of that, the fear, because I know that there's a few fears in there that could be competing. I was looking for an idea, and I know that there is a fear that often comes of disappointing people, you know, for instance, disappointing your father, disappointing your friends, disappointing my uncle. In what you're doing, and that fear of not being included or not being accepted can be a fear that pushes you into do something that you might otherwise not be sure that you want to do. Now that can be for people, I thought of an example, people being in a gang for acceptance, you know.
Yeah.
They go and there you go, you've done this gang initiation, but they do that because they're scared that they won't be accepted if they don't do this. And that's the core thing that we all want, you know, we want to be accepted by people. And there has been fear with people, and with myself, about being worried of disappointing people, and then, yeah, that's...
Right, gonna work out how we're gonna get this gardening stuff.
That's awesome. I'm really appreciative of being able to talk to you like this.
These are our cabbages, and these are Brussels sprouts. The problem we have is stopping rats and chickens and everything getting at them. So this is what I'm going to try as a solution. Got these here to keep chickens out, but it won't keep rats out, and on the ground the rats will get in, so we're going to get them off the ground and then cover them up after we plant our cabbages and Brussels sprouts inside it, and other vegetables. So I reckon what we do is we have a couple of bits of wood crossed over like that, say 2 there and 2 there, and then say a long piece going inside that cross, and sitting on top of that we have our mussel buoys being held up by these ones here that Mikhail's just brought over. We got some nails and we'll smack them together and see if that works. If it doesn't, we'll try something else. It's a bloody dopey bit of wood, mate. Okay, hit it without my thumb on the end of the nail. There you go, just a wee tap. There you go. Guts.
Almost there.
Yeah, mate, doesn't mean much, that'll do. Put that one on there, there's our first one. Stick it down that hole. Nice. Got this, you take the bottom one out and we'll secure those. And that will be what we'll sit our 2 mussels on. But we're going to have to brace it, otherwise it's going to fall over. We're going to have to side brace it as well, because that will just like flop to one side. I'll show you how to brace in a minute. Good. These 2 nails make it a lot more solid than it was, but we still need to have some bracing. It is solid, but we need more bracing still. That'll be good. You can see what I said about bracing now, eh? Look. See that?
Yeah.
She needs bracing. That's the best way I could explain to you. You can see now what I meant, eh? So she needs bracing.
Yep.
It wouldn't stay up. And
See the gravity of the situation.
see the gravity of the situation. Righto, she's just going to fall over, see? Down, come towards me. And lower it down. I was trying to explain to Mikhail how bracing works, and the best way to explain it was to put the weight up there and actually see how important it is. So now we're going to brace it. That's a really good way though of me showing you stuff, man. It works so much better, eh? Because you can understand now why, eh? Because before you thought it'd be okay just to put something around the bottom.
Yeah, well, I had no idea about how unstable it would make the thing by putting it up.
That's just one cross brace, and already she's more solid, eh? That'll be like a, yeah. It's got all these bits of nails on. I don't know what that's off before. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but we could knock some of these nails out first before we put it in there, but that would be quite good, I reckon. We'll take it out and knock the nails out. Lift her out, bud. So while Mikhail is taking the nails out of that piece of wood, or those two pieces of wood, I'm gonna, if you get your finger, I'm gonna take these cabbages that I've been growing on the side of the house off, because they're in a place where chickens and rats couldn't get to them, but we're planting them out today. Nice. Rightio. Oh, did I stand your pine cone, did I? Is that your pine cone, eh? There you go. Pitch it. Good boy, Bixie. Bixie, come. Pitch it there. Good boy. Bixie, drop. Drop. Bixie, drop. Good boy. Pitch it. Bixie, come. Pitch. Good dog. Drop. Good boy. Pitch it. Good dog. Good boy. Bixie, come. Good boy. Drop. Pitch it. That game could go on forever for Bigsy. I don't know if he's going to be a pig dog or a duck dog. Screwdriver. What are you saying, Bruno? What's going on, boy? Hey? What you doing, boy? Hey? You want to play too? Hey? What's good on, boy? Hey? You stay there. I'm not a big fan of Brussels sprouts, but my daughter loves them, so I've grown some. Look at Daddy. Oh, there we go. Nice. Might have to get me mate to make a new one. Hunter, gatherer, grower, provider. For all you guys that like to grow stuff. This will be part of our cradle. Should be able to get it right in the middle. Oh, lovely. Rightio. This is going to be the moment of truth. Oh, yeah. Not light, are they? Lift, bud. That's good. That's it nicely. Very nice. Oh. Going to go up. Oh, press in. So, yeah, that's good, man. It doesn't need to go over the top. It can be like that, I think. That's fine. That's pretty solid. I reckon it's going to work, eh? Check this out. We nailed it, bro. How sturdy is it? It's pretty good, eh? Pretty stable. And it's a good height to garden, because you can just stand and garden. So it's really, really, really awesome, man. Yeah. So we're going to plant these out and then try to work out a way to cover them so the rats can't get. You can see how high they are, eh? Like just sitting in the pots before we dig them in. Kiriru's flying over us now. There's your fantail, mate, on the clothesline behind you. Yeah. So we don't quite know how it's going to go, but see that? Yeah. Got the wood pigeon flying around. We've got birds coming around us. But we're definitely a step closer to having our own garden. What do you got, Bigsy? Hey? Not for Bigsy. No, leave it. I'm teaching him to not chew my stuff. Don't touch Bigsy. You leave it. No. Typical pup. A lot of you guys know that I don't know anything about gardening, and that's why I keep asking you. In fact, most of my gardening so far has been a fail, and I've been learning from my subscribers, and my patrons have been telling me. Because we haven't got a lot of space, I'm going to probably grow them closer than they're supposed to be grown. We'll find out if that works or not. When I say space, like these here, quite a lot of work. Getting them off the ground, hopefully stops the rats getting into them, but also we need to cover something over the top, Mikhail? We've got that bit of mesh over there. We need to think of something. I've got a bed frame, but something to stop the chickens getting in. So I'm going to plant them quite low so we can do something over here. Everything is on the fly because everything's closed. We can't go to the mega store or Bunnings and buy stuff. We're just using second-hand stuff. And that's why all of this wooden stuff is just old stuff. It's not just what's lying around. But it has got them off the ground, which is a start. And it just might work. And if it doesn't, oh well, we'll try something different. Right, I'm going to plant these out. That's our first Brussels sprout. Oh, gonna rip you, mate. You're right. Gotta be careful. I'm such a shit gardener, eh? Everything I plant dies or doesn't work. Just hopeless at it.
Oh well.
I wish there was somebody here that was a good gardener that was, you know, like staying with me that knew. There's just no one around, I know. So.
Yeah, there's people who I've met who are great gardeners.
Yeah, me too. I know a girl called Amin, or woman, not girl, and she's brilliant. She's told me a few things. See, I haven't even got that right. They should be closer together, but I just don't have any sort of. I'm trying, but I'm just not getting it. Look at this, man.
You get it.
How's that? Does that look alright? What do you reckon, mate? It's going to be alright? They're supposed to be touching each other.
I mean, are they supposed to be in isolation bubbles or what?
Yeah, man. These guys
I
are.
don't think.
These guys are going to keep a distance from your neighbouring Brussels sprout. Mate, this is a great height to work in. Hey, from this height, it's just brilliant. It's beautiful on my back. Because normally when I'm gardening, I've got a sore back.
Yeah.
I haven't done much gardening, but I'm like leaning down. It's like
It's fantastic.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's a perfect height for your back, eh? Like, I can get into this. It'd be perfect for weeding. And that's going to become your job, Mikhail. And I've got to teach you how to do that because last time you did it, you killed most of the plants with the cabbages. So I'm going to show you. Oh, look, this one here's been broken. I'll probably stuff that up. See there, look.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happened when I was taking off the wall. That's how Brussels sprouts done. Woohoo! So we need something to cover it so the rats, so the little bastards can't get in there, and the chickens can't get in there. So this is what we've got to think about. So I'm going to let you do that, Mikhail, and I'm going to plant the cabbages out, mate. Right, here's my cabbages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 6 to plant out, but I figured that cabbages get quite big and they're still probably way too close together. So I'm going to put this leftover one in a pot. I've got this old pot here. Don't know if it's got any holes. Oh yeah, she's full of bloody holes. It's rusted out. Perfect. That'll drain. We'll stick one cabbage in that. Right, mate, that's your new home. Don't quite know how. Oh, I got an idea. I got an old bird cage I could stick over this fella. Stop the rats getting in there. Gonna be alright. More of stuff in there. Easy on your leaves. A wee fantail hanging around me. G'day, mate. How you going? You like a bit of native bush there, eh? Did you catch a fly? Nice. Oh, beautiful. Love those fantails. That's done. I'm going to stick an old broken bird cage over to protect that one. So Mikhail was given the task of problem solving. I gave him a roll of wire, this one here, and I said you need to construct a frame to go over here of some sort that we can put on, take off. What did you come up with?
Nothing yet.
Well, we need something now, bud.
Apart from finding pieces like this and shaping it to the shape of that, and then cutting off pieces that are also the same shape and doing a whole bunch of cutting, and putting sticks under here to hold it up.
My thinking, I haven't given any thought yet, but my thinking would be something that's flexible that we can cover this with.
If we could get one of these that was a mesh shaped.
Yeah,
one
yeah.
Of these,
and put it over the top. Yeah.
That would be perfect.
That would, well, it would. These get quite high, so we're going to need something adjustable. But what I reckon is this. we found maybe some old hose and we just like stuck it in there and went like that, then we could tuck the mesh over top of it and that might work. I don't know. I reckon all this here, this black pipe will do it. Hey, that one there, this might be stronger.
Yeah.
That's irrigation pipe. What's this one here like? This is all rubbish that we've got to go to the tip. Yeah, this would be bloody good, I reckon. We'll give this a crack, eh?
And that might hold up.
That's the go, mate, yeah. So we can just push it down in here like that.
Yeah, and then we put the mesh over like this, cut it in half and put it.
I reckon it could work, eh?
Yeah.
But we should also probably put something down the middle.
Yeah.
We can actually make our basket, tie it up, so it's in here, and then take it out. But these are going to get high, so we're going to have to adjust this. But for now...
Can we make it adjustable? Can you put like a reef knot? I mean, what's it called? What's the name of that knot? We did the bowline knot down the bottom, was an adjustable knot so that we can adjust it as they grow. Is that possible?
I don't really understand what you mean.
Based on your knowledge of knots, can we put a knot on here so that we can adjust it so that when they grow we can adjust the knot and we can lift it a bit higher?
You mean like tie this high, you mean, to something? I don't understand.
You're talking about tying these and...
Yeah, we're going to tie them together, like we'll put maybe something down the middle,
and then
so we'll have a bunch of these.
Possible that we can make it go higher over time by making a knot that you can loosen. So it's not just like that. You can loosen the knot and then lift it up to there as they grow.
We'd have to increase the length of the pipe though.
Oh, right, because it's not just going to start there.
The only problem I can see with this is the weeding aspect of it. It's going to have to come out to weed it. There's something that we could just lift up, back down would be better, but
It's not too much.
we'll see how long it takes. Here's this one, okay? There's our first one. Yeah. No, it didn't take long to do. So, put one this way for structural strength and tie it, will be sweet as I reckon. Then we'll try that. What do you reckon, guys? Is that going to work? Begsy, leave that alone. Drop. No, Begsy. He's chewing up my pot plant. Begsy, drop. Begsy, drop. No, Begsy. Begsy. Good boy, Begsy. Right. We're racing the sun here, bro. So there's our rough frame, and rough it is. It only took like probably 5 minutes to make. We could put another piece around the outside and tie those up so it's like a basket, so you can lift the whole lot out and put it in. For now, just get this covered up with something. I think the wide netting's going to be the go, but we'll explore other options. Mikhail's trying to work out what he can do with the cabbages, because they can be a bit lower. I'm sort of getting there with the Brussels sprouts, but they're going to grow higher. So for now, I'm sort of like thinking maybe I could stick a peg in this and pin that down there and put a piece in the end, but we just don't have enough of this wire to do both of them. That's all we've got, and we're not allowed to go to shops to buy stuff, so we're a bit limited. Yeah, just a simple close pegs, got that closed in. I'm just going to close this end here now, and I think I'm just going to chop a little bit of this. You've cut it too short, and that's because...
It's because I didn't know how much I'd need for it to go down, so I estimated, and I should have left more.
Yeah, what you need to do is you need to measure twice, cut once. So what did you measure it with when you measured that exactly? Just
It was long, so I just had it hanging over the edge and just kind of looked at it and thought, that's enough to go in.
So I've pegged both ends on this one. I need to put a bit of wire in, just so the old rats can't get in there. And we'll take in just one piece of pipe for the cabbages, because they can be a bit lower, because the heads will grow up to about there, I reckon. And feed that underneath there. And Mikhail's got this bit of wire netting. If we double it over, maybe we can make it rat proof, or if we put a number of bits of old wire around the place, we might better just make it so the rats can't get into it. I'll also be putting a rat trap below this as well, so anything comes along hopefully gets smashed first. Hopefully the rats won't go down the side, won't get up there and dig them up. To add a measure, we're going to put rat traps at the base down under here, so they do. But I think these will be okay. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be pretty hard for them to get up. We may add another form of rat proofing to it as well, but I'm just watering them in after now planting them, and hopefully they'll thrive in here. You good boy, Bruno? Hey? You good boy? Good dog. So the Brussels sprouts are definitely rat proof, but the cabbages are not, because we haven't got the right wire for it. Rats will go through that in a heartbeat. So we're going to put some traps underneath, but this is definitely chicken proof. That's a good start. Going to water these guys in. I'm not sure what we're going to do to protect this lone cabbage. Since I planted these Maya lemons out and put them in a bigger pot, the pot cost $10 or $9.99. You can see the price down there. And they've really actually grown well. They've grown more since they've gone in the bigger pot quite fast. As you can see, we'll probably have lemons we could eat a few more weeks. Don't touch. So we've got this one inside here. Just set it. It's another trap. Hopefully Rat goes for peanut butter before he goes for our plants. If he tries to even get up here. I can't imagine they will. Bigsy! Naughty boy! Did you not see him do that? You were lucky that wasn't set, mate. You'd have a sore bloody nose. Yes, you would. You like peanut butter. Not for you. So this is the ground trap down here. And then we've got this one up here with the peanut butter, if the rat makes it that far. And then the rest is just luck. We have been working on this for 4 hours. You don't want to add up the value of what our vegetables will be worth, but like Mikhail says, when we've actually done it and like harvested the vegetables, then we can do it again in the future, eh? But we need to work out a better system for our lids. Right now, it's locked down and we can't buy the right stuff. I would like to make something you can just lift up, bang, put it back down. If you were watching us do this today and you saw something that we could have done better with what we had, please let us know, because I'm always wanting to hear better ideas, and I'm sure there was a better way to do it than we've done it. It's the first time I've ever grown cabbages. It's the first time I've ever grown is it broccoli? No, it's Brussels sprouts. Yeah, Brussels sprouts. And I want to do another one with lettuce. All my radishes got eaten by rats or chickens, I don't know. So hopefully these guys survive this long. It's leftover wild pig cooked on the rack. Yeah, good, mate. Enjoy that. Good boy. It's cooked wild pork with apple, going in with our capsicum, chopped tomato. This is aged venison. You can see it's going brown on the outside. Venison is okay to age, it's actually fallow deer. You can't do this with pork, but you can do it with venison. And we're going to stick it right in there. So our pork is well and truly cooked, and now we're doing our venison with it. Butter, lard, she's good. Kumara, sweet potato. Who likes wedges? Gently smash them in. Broccoli. That is my chair, Bigsy. Where you go? That's not where you're supposed to be, Bigsy. Bigsy down. One word from me, he does whatever he likes. Hey? No, you're not coming out, mate. You're staying in there. Tonight's a real hunter's dish. It's a mixture of venison and pork. Who would have thought you could have it, mate? It's pretty good. Once you start chewing on this, you'll know that it's actually not bad tucker at all. We've got capsicum in there, caramelised, get a nice sort of sweet taste. And I think you're going to enjoy this one, Mikhail. Sure does. And check this out, bud. Kumara chips. They're all for you, mate. There's one for me. You're going to love that. Tear into it, bud. Oh, man, massive day, eh? Well, it's been a massive day for me. How is this? bet you never had venison with pork before, eh?
No. I like the kumara chips.
I thought you would. Made them just for you, mate. Have you had any venison yet?
Just got one.
Oh, it's so tender. Hey, unbelievable. Ricky Brown shot this. Thanks, Ricky.
Cheers, Ricky.
Ricky gave me a leg, and we had 6 meals out of it. This is the last of it. One leg of a small fallow deer. Well, not that small actually, I think it was a stag. And we've had 6 big meals out of it. And this is mixed with a suckling pig I cooked the other day over the fire. The one you and I caught. And mixed in with it. And it actually works really well. Cooked on the fire. With apple. Apple's nice with wild game. It's really good. This venison is the shank of the leg that Ricky Brown gave us of the animal. It's the lower part, which traditionally is tough, and you'll stew it. I have aged this in the fridge, hanging in the fridge, for just over 2 weeks. So you saw when I was cutting up, it's a bit brown on the outside, but it is absolutely tender. So tender, it's broken down, partly because it's been aged. And you can't do it with chicken, you can't do it with pork, but you can get away with it with venison if you keep it cold. It doesn't get the same bacteria growing in it like pork would or chicken would. You can do that with beef too. Anyway folks, so that was today's video. Nothing really flash. There's not a lot you can do at home really. It's amazing or entertaining, eh?
I think we did something pretty entertaining today. Might not have been amazing, but...
What was that? The garden or the talk?
Our construction of the...
Of the garden?
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought about that, honestly. I thought it looked a bit rough, but we just had no equal bits of timber. If I had some timber, like stacked, I could have made a really nice uniform, but it was all bits of old stuff, so it's what you do when you're in lockdown, you make the best of what there is. It was good fun though.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a challenge.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too, bud. Yeah. So, be good, can't be good. Be careful. See you later. You get enough meat? Sure. What about heat? Oh, I do, but I might need to get more.